Have you ever tried to polish rust? If you wrap a wolf in silk, does it stop being a wolf? Caravans once crossed a narrow mountain pass watched by bandits. They ruled from a cliff, arrows above, fear below. Merchants whispered, soldiers failed, trade died. So the council set a trap. They waited till the bandits rode out, then hid in the rock's shadow. At night the thieves returned, drunk with victory, heavy with stolen cloth and coins. First enemy to strike them? Sleep. When snoring grew thick, the king's men rose from the dark and bound them, one by one, hands crossed behind the shoulder blades. By dawn they stood before the throne. Execute them all, the king said. Among the prisoners stood a youth, barely bearded, eyes still new to the world. A minister bowed. Majesty, spare this one. He has not tasted life's good bread. Let him learn among the wise. Mercy now may buy us a loyal man later. The king's face hardened. You don't grow grapes on a thorn, he said. Teaching the unteachable is like balancing a walnut on a dome. It rolls off. Yet, after more pleading, he sighed. I forgive him, not because it's wise, but because you ask. So the youth was washed, clothed, and trained. Masters taught him speech and manners, how to enter a room, how to answer a question, how to stand by the throne. 2 harvests passed. He moved like polished brass. The court admired him. The minister smiled to the king. See, education has replaced his old ways. The king only smiled back. A wolf pup grows. One night, when doors were soft with sleep, old friends from the alleys scraped at the youth's window. Familiar whispers, familiar scent. By dawn, the palace stirred to screaming. The minister lay in his own blood, his 2 sons beside him. The youth was gone, with jewels, horses, and keys to the royal stores, riding toward the hills to sit in his father's saddle among thieves. The king bit his knuckle in silence. Then he spoke to the court. Blame not the sword when the steel is bad. Land soaked in salt will not grow lilies. Pour honey or holy water, it stays the same. If you spare the viper and keep its eggs, do not cry when the nest hatches. Searchers brought the traitor back in chains. Judgment fell as hard as rock. Trade reopened, fear receded. But a sentence remained, etched deeper than the pass itself. What this story means, clearly, repeated behavior is the truth. A pretty accent, a clean robe, a new title, none of these erase a rotten habit. Mercy needs a lock. Forgive if you must, but guard the door. Compassion without boundaries endangers the village. Hire character, train skill. Never reverse that order. Trust must be earned twice, first in calm, then under pressure. If you lead, protect your people first. If you follow, protect your peace. Judge by patterns, not promises. By history, not honeyed words. Silk can hide a wolf's fur. It cannot change its teeth. If this hit at the right time, share it with one person who keeps betting on potential while ignoring patterns.